Yeah, where they actually make them play WoW 12 hours a day as their punishment. They're farm gold and then they sell it online. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, they can do whatever the fuck they want.
240. Time for his 240 jerk off. Gotta go pee.
His bladder.
He actually stole it from a small child.
So, what's gonna be the easiest one for me to learn how to play the game?
Paladin.
Initially. Paladin?
I don't know. I like them.
Or a summoner, like a necro or something.
Similar, but cool. Necros are really cool.
Or like even an Amazon too.
I would say either Amazon, Were Druid, or Paladin. Paladin's a really easy to play too. I mean,
Yeah.
dump skills into an aura. If the aura does its own thing, you don't have to do anything except flash.
Or you can do like a deal or not. Yeah, deal where you like hit like 5 times really fast. Like,
In your experience, is zeal or sacrifice better, in your opinion? I've seen the sacrifice paladins that can just do ridiculous amounts of damage.
Yeah. I don't know, I've never really used sacrifice, but you can max out sacrifice as a synergy for
Yeah, okay. Because I heard that, I mean, they're like, you can do just ridiculous, I mean, if you're never going to put anything into energy, you can just roll with an aura and sacrifice doesn't take mana. And all it is flat 8% of the damage that you do sucked away in hit points. But if you can also then, if you can get items that give you, 8% life steal, then it's good to give it.
I never know that might even do that's what I'm working on right now. That's the character you use to kill the Uber bosses. Because Smite stuns them, and you have to literally run up and start hitting them, and you wear gloves that cast life path, and when you get that off, you're good. But sometimes you'll die over and over again just trying to get those first couple of hits, and as soon as you start hitting them.
Yeah, I was reading about the Uber bosses. They just sound impossible to kill.
They're on Hell?
Yeah, Hell, and then you have to. There's a whole.
They're essentially a cow level. They're essentially a cow level where you have to get keys and then open a portal, and then you go through the portal.
And you get organs, and then you have to get all the organs, and the organs make one portal. You go in
What happens when you beat Hell? Can you just replay the game?
Yeah, you can just still keep going through the same thing.
How cool is that?
Yeah. All right. So, have you guys established how everybody's going to get down there? Are you going to get down
Master
there?
Bear, I'll carry Gary.
I have winged boots that he can cast fly.
Okay.
I can fly.
Done.
All right. Who's going through? Are you going to go through first? You and Eddie going to go through first? Gary on your back.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, dude, that is cool.
All right.
I'll go right behind them, and then Isaac can bring up the rear.
As you guys fly down, are you just gonna fly directly down into the tunnel, or are you gonna trail wisely? As you fly down, you see some rubble furniture stuff where it looks like the floor just fell out from the bottom of the tower directly kind of underneath. However, everything, as you get closer, you notice that there does appear to be water everywhere, like a pretty thin layer. I mean, you can tell that, maybe you'd be that deep if you were standing in it. As you fly down, here's where you would be. Here's directly beneath the tower. Off over here, you can see what appears to be the ruins of buildings. It looks separate freestanding buildings, not it's big enough. It's several hundred feet. You're having to fly several hundred feet down. It's big enough that they look like all freestanding buildings, like maybe a town or part of a city. That's on this side. On this side, you see a fairly wide river that appears to be flowing down appears to be flowing down a tunnel. There appears to be something that you can like walk on alongside the river, so you could actually follow it dry down the tunnel. This appears to be a fairly natural network of caverns. There's a similar tunnel where the river appears to be flowing. It's flowing in. But you can hear the rush of water coming from this direction. So the origin to the underground river is clearly this way. And that's basically what you notice. So city, river with a tunnel alongside of it, followed by where you are, which is just...
Is the cavern just like as big as far as the eye can see type of cavern?
Yeah, it's enormous.
Can anyone think of any reason not to just take the path? Anything you want to do before we take the path?
You guys want to cast Detect Magic and walk around this stuff first and see if there's anything?
Okay. Are you going to head towards the city?
How big is the city? How far away is the city?
From flying straight down.
So
Well, check out the rubble first. That's directly under us.
let me just get a picture in my head again. We walked through the gate,
Right.
and then we're very apparently somewhere else.
No.
Oh,
We're actually just underground.
it's underground.
Yeah, the bottom has fallen out of the tower to an enormous underground cavern beneath.
So this is all underground.
Yes, this
in
is
darkness.
Yeah.
Is there light at all?
only what's coming out through the cracks in the open door from beneath. It's
There's
really
an underground city under here,
yes.
and it's completely pitch dark.
Yes. So currently you can't see.
Yeah, go ahead. What happens?
I turn on my torch.
You have an ever-burning torch? You would have noticed the city as you were flying down, and there was still light coming from the top, which would have kind of given you a little, but it's really, really hard to see down here.
I don't really have anything that's going to help you with it.
Totally quick the rest people would list.
I feel it.
Can you see in the dark?
Except for you don't. Yeah, you
I
have dark
can,
vision.
yeah.
What? You do have dark vision, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, well, when I cast Detect Magic, and there's probably not going to be anything, but if there was, that would just glow, right? It wouldn't illuminate other things, but I would be able to see it clearly in the dark.
Yeah, Detect Magic, you don't actually have to be able to see the item.
Yeah.
You just have to have the spell up.
In your mind's eye.
Am I seeing anything with Detect Magic as I look towards the city?
The city's far enough away that it's beyond the...
Well, like I said, first check the rubble of this tower in case there was anything magical.
I do so.
Okay. Search check. Anyone wants to help me?
I rolled very shitty, like 5.
Ian, are you
More
going to help
19.
search?
Only in the sense that
Low light vision.
I will aid somebody.
You only have low light?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 17.
Then, alright, the way it works is that because of the torch, there's clear vision out to 30 feet and shadowy illumination for an extra 30 feet. However, if you have low light vision, it's clear vision up to 60 feet and then shadow for an extra 60 feet beyond that. So it's double how far you can. What'd you get, Ian? 17, you got an 18? Oh, 17 plus? 19, alright. Wait, you got an 19? Alright. You find a battered, you find a slightly moldy spellbook, or a slightly moldy book. It's this.
What do you want to call this loot, Razo?
Call it Netheril Tower Loot.
Moldy spellbook?
Yeah. You think you might be able to get maybe 3 or 4 spells out of it. However, it'll take time to decipher it.
Am I able to skim to see what's in it, or is that part of the taking
That's
of
part
time?
of it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You also find a ring.
Detect magic?